Guys, here we go. Mcfarlane, DC Multiverse, Deathstroke from Rebirth. Just got him in, had my pre-order in for a while, just finally came in from Amazon, even though it seemed like everybody in the world was making videos on this thing because everybody in the world got theirs before I got mine. Sometimes that's what it feels like, but that's okay. I'm not bitter at all. It's okay. Anyway, we got Deathstroke here. Wanted to show you guys. We're going to do a little review and comparison here. Standard packaging from Mcfarlane. I do very much appreciate the actual artwork on the back. Yes, I always appreciate good artwork. Again, I throw the boxes away. I don't keep them or anything, but it's nice to see something other than just another picture of the figure. So that's good. But anyway, here we go. We're going to crack this guy open and see what he's got inside. Alright, and here he is in all his glory, DC from the Rebirth storyline. He looks great, at least so far. We're going to get into some details on him in just a second here, but first let's go through the accessories here. First up, our non-accessories. This is our stand, which surprisingly enough, we don't need with this guy, so that's good. So we can just kind of put that away. And then of course there's the card. Again, don't care about the cards, but it is nice to get some good comic book artwork on there instead of just a picture of the toy. And then of course we get the bio on the back. In addition, we do get his weapons. We've got his sword, and we've got his combat knife. No guns, because of course DC doesn't like guns, but you know, guess you have to buy a weapons pack from Mcfarlane or somewhere else, and you can get him loaded up with some guns, as he should be. It's Deathstroke. Come on. Anyway, all right, let's take a look at this guy up close, and just fresh out of the package, I got to say, I was really impressed. Now, this is a simplified, streamlined suit. Some people don't like it. I get it. If this isn't your taste, cool. I've always thought Deathstroke looked cool, even all armored up and everything, but I got to admit, I really do like this streamlined design. It looks really nice. I mean, it really does. It's cool. And I get why they did it for the Rebirth storyline. It made sense. They were streamlining the costumes on a lot of their characters, and they did it with this one as well. And I think it came out really nice. Head sculpt is really good on this. We got some details in there on the mask itself. Nice clean paint. Upper torso looks good. We got some details in there. The scaling looks good. The scale mail there. Back looks good. Belt's nicely sculpted. We got the straps on the legs for apparently no reason, because those are gun straps, but he doesn't have a holster because no guns. So there's really no reason for those straps to be there. We do have a sheath for his knife that you can put the little combat knife in there, and then of course the feet are nicely sculpted. So all in all, really, really nice. I like the sculpt. I think it's very well done. The paint is nice and clean, and what more could you ask for? All right, so let's check out articulation here. Looks up about that much. Looks down pretty good. He's got good side to side. And of course, we've got the swivel there. Arms, again, this is all to be expected. This Mcfarlane basic articulation, double jointed elbows. We've got the wrists with the swivel and a little bit of back and forth there. Not much, but a little bit. As far as his abs go, he kind of bends over and bends back pretty good. Hips go out to there. Double jointed knees, he can almost kick his own ass, not quite. Then of course on the feet, we got good back and forth. We've got swivel there, and then of course we got toe articulation. So all in all, good articulation, solid, pretty much what you would expect from a Mcfarlane Toys figure. Nothing to write home about, but still good, solid, good figure, good paint, good sculpt, good articulation. And I like it. So let's throw him up against some other characters and see how he stands up. Alright guys, so here's what he looks like standing next to black suited Superman, also from DC Multiverse. And of course, Detective Comics 1000 Batman, again from DC Multiverse, all 7-inch scale, and I think he fits in just perfectly. Of course, you have to compare him to Batman. They're kind of in some ways, well, arch enemies. Sometimes, depends. I mean, yeah, Joker's Batman's true arch enemy, but Deathstroke fits in there pretty nicely. And as far as Superman goes, well, Deathstroke's been the bane of the Justice League and several other teams and characters across the board over time. So yeah, I think these stack up well. And if you wanted to imagine what Deathstroke would look like in the DCEU, here you go. We got him up against Wonder Woman. and Ben Affleck Batman, and I think he looks pretty damn good, and I could certainly see a suit like this fitting in really, really well into the DCEU, even though we did get a glimpse of Deathstroke at the end of one of the movies. I don't even remember anymore which one. I think a suit like this would also work pretty damn well. So for some other 7-inch scale comparisons, we've got ZD Toys War Machine Iron Man on the left, and on the right we've got Marvel Select Ultimate Iron Man. And again, fits in line perfectly for that 7-inch scale, looks really good. So for some standard 6-inch scale comparisons here, we got a couple of Marvel Legends on the left, we got the 20th anniversary Iron Man, and on the right we have the War Machine Punisher Iron Man. And look, different scale here, these are great figures, but at this point, Deathstroke just makes him look like a couple of kids cosplaying more than anything else. So for a couple of imports here, we've got the Injustice Joker from SH Figuarts and Batman Ninja from SH Figuarts. And again, completely out of scale, doesn't look good, but it gives you a good size comparison for Deathstroke. So let's talk about price, okay? What is this guy gonna run you? Well, retail is 20 bucks, $19.99. And yeah, there's some places that are charging a little bit more, but in general, if you can find him on Amazon, if you can find him at Walmart or possibly Target or anything like that, you're going to be able to pick him up for 20 bucks, and that's a great price. Look, good sculpt, great paint apps. I like the streamlined costume. Maybe you don't, that's fine. I do. I think it's a great costume. I think it works well, and for 20 bucks, there's really nothing else you can ask for. Except maybe a couple guns. Come on, DC. Anyway, but all in all, this is a great figure. I'm glad I have him. Again, 20 bucks is a great price for a figure of this quality. That is less than what we're getting Marvel Legends at that don't have anywhere near this good a sculpt or paint apps. So definitely worth picking up if you're a Deathstroke fan, a Batman fan, a DC fan, just a Mcfarlane fan, whatever it is. Great figure. Go get it.